Hello and welcome back to another episode in the journey. Today was one crazy day. And before I jump into going through today and what that all looked like, I want to touch on two things that go very hand in hand that I feel like are the two most important things in this journey, and I'll give a little story with it. So, first off, just want to say what the two things are. That is discipline, and that is just general self control. And I feel like it's very hard sometimes, and I don't know why I said general self-control. I meant temptation. I couldn't think of the word, so I just went with it. So discipline and temptation, they go hand in hand. They're on opposite sides of the spectrum, and trying to find your way through that in a journey like this is incredibly hard. And without boring you too much with just saying that, the story will go as today ended the day. We have an event tomorrow and had a pre-social, like pre-event social. So we were out downtown having a couple drinks with people from around the industry and having a good time, having laughs, having good conversation, networking, etc. And after that, there's always the temptation to just do something you're going to regret. And for me, that was Taco Bell sounded really good after having a drink. And I found myself in a spot where I genuinely had to think and work myself through it. I have a fun little game I like to play with myself. I as I've gone over in a couple videos before, I'm very impulsive. I don't plan ahead. I just go with the flow and do whatever. And I was sitting after the social and I went to my phone. I'm like, Taco Bell sounds really good. Let's let the world decide what I want to do. And I do Siri, flip a coin, and see what that was. And in my mind before that, I said heads, I will go to Taco Bell, tails, I will go straight home. And I flipped a coin 3 times in a row. Every single one was heads. So the world is telling me, and the temptation is telling me, go to Taco Bell. Who cares about a little extra calories? What hurt can it really do? And that's where discipline comes in, which is the hardest thing to do in the journey and is the most important thing you can do. You don't make progress without discipline. I had to tell myself that. I had to retrospectively look at it and be like, okay, I told myself if this was the situation, I'd get Taco Bell. The situation came up and it said I'd get Taco Bell. But, and the but is so important, but I know I'll instantly regret that in the morning, or I'll instantly regret it once I eat that. And I know it's not aligned with my goals and what I want to do. This is an impulsive, spur of the moment thing. And I had to sit to myself for a good 5 minutes and talk myself through this and be like, okay, Ian, you had a good day today. You've been doing really well. You've been losing weight. You've been going through this process. You've been staying disciplined. Don't be dumb. Don't be stupid. Don't make a decision you're going to regret. And worked myself through the process of getting past that and moving towards, I don't need Taco Bell. I just ate 2 hours ago and I can go home and I can record this and get it out on a good time because I have a long day tomorrow and I had such a good day before this. So, yeah, I just wanted to talk through that and go over what my thoughts were with something like that because I feel like a lot of people can relate to the temptation to do something. And just remind yourself always use your head, use what's in here. Don't listen to your stomach. Don't listen to don't listen to the impulsive parts of you that are going to just say, yeah, do it. Who cares? Who cares? Just do it. You'll have fun. So, yeah, that was what wrapped up today. But before we go further into the day, as always, I just want to give a huge thanks to everybody. All the support's been amazing. I threw up the TikToks, and those have been doing well. And just expanding the social reach of this, because I feel like with the responses I've been getting strictly off of YouTube, and the people that have found motivation in it, I hope that it can reach even maybe one more person in the world, and I feel like that'd be an amazing thing. So I threw those up as well if you want to check that out, link below in the description. But without further ado, let's talk about today and what that all looked like. Sorry, when I get sleepy, my Tourette's go off a little bit and my eyes get a little twitchy and I get a little itchy, so sorry about that. But today we woke up nice and early. I was up at 8:30 this morning, went to the gym, got there around 9. So promised my friend I'd go to the gym with him and promised myself I'd get up and have a good gym day to start the day, especially with the week we have coming up. Well, the weekend, I should say. So got to the gym. Today was push day. And let me tell you, starting off push day with a superset, not my best idea. That hurt. Like, not in like bad pain, but oh my goodness, my shoulders were dead. Started out with a superset of incline dumbbell press and a shoulder press. So traditionally, incline dumbbell, you're going to be majorly, you're going to be mostly working your chest, and with shoulder press, obviously, you're going to be working your shoulders. So throwing those back to back and doing a little superset for a quick warm up and jumping right into the day was my plan for today. And I thought it'd be a great idea, have some fun with it. It was really good, but dang, I was really sore after, and that hurt a lot. So we went through that and did those back to back, and then after that moved over to some triceps, did a single arm push down to start off that, then moved over to pec deck, then moved back to tricep for a overhead cable skull crushers, and that was it for the day. We ended with a drop set on those skull crushers. So for my drop sets, I just pick my weight, go till failure, lower it down a notch, go till failure, lower it down a notch until I get to the 5 pound mark, where I can technically do those infinitely, like not realistically infinitely, but like do them to the point where it's not much of a drop set anymore. So we hit those, and that was a great way to end off the weightlifting for today. And then I went into cardio as always, 7.5 incline, and did that for, I want to say 45 minutes today. I had a bit of a longer cardio session, especially knowing that I'm not going to be able to get to the gym tomorrow, which I'll touch on in a second. And then ended the day off as always in the sauna, and then went to get some new jeans for the event we have tomorrow and into work. And then obviously throughout work, at the end of the day, had the social, and that was it. And we're back to where the story that started this video off began. In terms of food today, started off with protein breakfast burrito after the gym, so roughly around 11:30, I think I got that in. And when I wake up super early, my body doesn't want to eat. My body hates being up early. If I didn't get the best sleep or whatever, I cannot eat immediately. It never happens. It never works. I feel like that food would just be rejected by my body. So we had that. And then I knew I was going to have a bit more calories to end the day. So that was all I ate up until the social, which was at 7. A couple drinks. And then I had a fried chicken sandwich and fries. So roughly today, I want to say that was roughly 700 calories, if I had to guess, somewhere around there. And then the breakfast burritos around 300, so we're sitting at 1,000 calories and a couple drinks, so a few hundred more calories on there. So under 1,500 calories for the day, which if I did get Taco Bell, I'd be sitting around 2,500 calories probably. So looking back on the decisions I made and the process I went through, I'm super proud of myself and super happy with all that. So no complaints there whatsoever. In terms of what the rest of the weekend looks like, it's going to be busy. Tomorrow we have an event starting at 8 a.m. I need to be there at 7:30, going all the way until 7 p.m. And then I assume a little after event activities as well with some of the friends we have coming down. So yeah, and I also have friends coming in to celebrate my birthday, even though it was last weekend, they weren't able to make it in, so we're going to be celebrating a little later. So we're going to be doing that this weekend as well. So I'm honestly not sure if I'm going to be able to get to the gym tomorrow, which isn't a terrible thing, and I'll say that because I'm very sore right now. My abs are still sore from Tuesday, and my shoulders I know are kind of sore right now, and I'm willing to bet they're going to be sore tomorrow as well. As well as my chest. So I feel like a rest day is kind of needed, even though it would be leg day. But I feel like a rest day can never really hurt as long as it doesn't become a pattern, obviously. So making sure we take our rest day in tomorrow. And if I get time to go to the gym at some point, probably after, like really late, maybe. But the problem is the gym isn't open late and it's freezing out. So I don't want to do workouts outside because it's so dang cold. So I'm not exactly sure what that's going to look like, but I will, as always, let you know what that looks like. And yeah, today was definitely one of those days. But I mean, just wrapping back to the start of this video and talking about everything, I know that I've had moments in the past where I've had the temptations, and those have developed from a temptation into you did this once, it's okay. Developing that into a pattern, which is one of the worst things to do. Developing patterns are one of the big things that break you out of something that you're doing already, out of a routine. So saying no that first time is the hardest time to say no, but after that, you can reflect on your past decisions and be like, okay, I said no last time, I can say no again. Like, I've turned down going out to eat at least 4 times this week simply because I know it's just calories I don't need and decisions that I will regret. Now, I definitely, like, in the process of being tempted with grabbing Taco Bell, reflected on, I want to say it was week 3, maybe week 2, end of week 2, start of week 3, somewhere around there, where I was out of town for a convention for work, and I did mention in that recap video that I had Taco Bell that weekend, and I wasn't happy with it, and I didn't eat well that weekend. I had like Taco Bell and Cane's and a couple meals like just out, and I wasn't happy with the calories I was getting in and the decisions I was making. So I was able to look back on them and be like, I did it last time, I could do it again, but just remembering the hard decision is going to be to stop that and say no to that and just move forward and do really good with the decisions I'm going to make in the future and build that up. Like, snowballing is the best way to put it. Snowballing is the easiest thing to do. You make one good decision that leads into another good decision, and eventually you get the good decision snowball rolling. And once that good decision snowball is rolling, it's hard to stop that. That's the same with going to the gym. If I say I'm going to the gym, even though I don't want to go to the gym, the good decision snowball starts going. I'm going to eat well because I want to eat well. I'm going to make this food because I want to make this food and feel good. So working on getting your snowball built is definitely an important thing, and making those small decisions that in the future you are going to be so proud of yourself for making is definitely the goal that I'm going to be doing. Not doing, pushing for. Oh my gosh, I can't talk right now. Pushing for throughout this journey. So, as always, I'm going to wrap it up there. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I want to get to bed at a decent time. It's only about 11:30. So this video will probably be uploaded around 12, which means I can get a good 7.5 hours of sleep, especially when I didn't get the best sleep last night because I had to get up early for the gym. So as always, I appreciate everybody watching. I appreciate all the support. You guys have been amazing. The comments have been really nice to respond to. Keep those coming in. I'll keep responding and having those fun conversations with all of you, and do better tomorrow. Be a better version of yourself tomorrow. Make tomorrow you look at past used decisions and be like, hey, good job. You made that hard decision. I'm so proud of you. Let's freaking go. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you have an amazing, fantastic rest of your day.